Hi, I'm Old Sneelock. Welcome to another episode of Old Sneelock's Workshop. Well, we have the bottom shelf put together. We've got one cross brace on it, and I'm hoping that's enough to hold everything together while I get up here. Big thing I want to do now is put these deck boards up. Well, it looks like I dropped a bunch of them on the ground. That wasn't part of the plan. Nope, that was too short. These deck boards give a little. Now, they're only 22 inches long, and they should be plenty solid enough to hold me, but not exactly something that makes you feel comfortable. The deck boards they sell at Menards are medium density fiberboard, so they're not anywhere near as strong as these pine boards. But still, I would be better served to have something a little thicker. Main thing is I got to get the cross pieces in here. Because without the cross pieces, any weight on this tends to make the bottom roll out and the top slip kind of spread, and it drops whatever is on the shelf down between the shelves. I have cross pieces on the rack over there. When I get this shelf boards put up, I will start clearing out some of the things off of the wall there and get into that rack and get the cross pieces and try and put that cross piece on tonight. And I think if I hadn't dropped them all on the floor, I would have enough to do the whole thing. But at this point, not sure. This is the first top, actually the first top shelf that I'm going to be totally finishing. But then again, on the 21st, I get paid. And when I get paid, I can buy another upright. That means I need to unload that whole rack. So it's going to be one of those things where I'm going to shuffle things back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I don't want to load this shelf heavy. I do want to have the boards all cut, make sure everything's going to fit and work, because I want to slide this down and tuck it in behind that shelf. That should make everything fit really well. I have a whole lot more stuff to move, and if I can get it up on the floor, off the floor temporarily on this shelf, so that I can move things around and get things organized a bit, then that'll help me get ready to do the move with this shelf. I have to take it all apart. No way around that. I have to take it all apart. And then slide it down, reassemble it, put the boards back in. It's a cost. It's what we do. Okay, time to get out on the ladder and climb down. Yeah, I know, I'm not supposed to climb on a ladder like this. Get turned around, get myself in position, get back up on the shelf. Slide those over. These go on there. And up on the shelf up there to do the whole thing. That's good. I actually had an extra. It's okay. More shelves coming. I'm going to store these shelf boards over on the shelf that I just put up. There's that. Now this box of hammers that's been floating around, I can put it up on the shelving too. That clears out space for other things to sit on the chair that we're sitting on. My neighbor's basement flooded because her gutters were installed incorrectly. At least that's my opinion. It might be actually something else that caused it, but through my conversations with her, that's the opinion that I formed. So she had a bunch of fans that she went down to Walmart and bought. I had 2 fans over here already that I was using in the summertime to cool off with. That's one of them sitting over there with the board fastened to the bottom of it. And the other one I think is tucked over in that corner. But these big fans will be nice for in the shop in the summertime. I have a big ceiling fan that goes up there in the rafters. But these will be nice for moving air around for when we need one for a project. Because even if the gutters leak, workshop won't flood. It's higher than the ground around it. And the yard slopes towards the back lot where there's a ditch that takes the water down to the drain on the other block. So my yard slopes from the front to the back, and the front part of the yard is about 4 inches higher on the front by the front door and 4 inches lower on the back. So at 24 feet it drops 4 inches. Oh, it's already easier to walk through. That's a big improvement. Just being able to walk back and forth. Big improvement. Birdhouses are usually left in the fall with all the bird nest in them. Now the one that was trying to live in this house was a wren. And wrens are small. So all those little sticks that he carried back and forth, that was a load. He was flying back and forth. He filled all 4 houses on that Martin house. He wanted to make sure he had a nest. Whatever lady came to call, he was there for her. Okay, keep picking up stuff. Yep, more stuff to pile up. Why do I have 3 battery chargers? Well, because I gave one to Ryan and he got a different thing and didn't need it anymore, so he gave it back because he doesn't like clutter. Can't say I blame him. There's a cross tie. Johnson 3 horsepower outboard motor. There's a tire changer. Not that I needed one. Tire changer on the shelf over there. It's not that I needed one, but having one is better than not having one. That's enough for one day. Got things straightened up, we're gaining ground. It's always better to move forward. If you have any suggestions for new video, questions about today's video, or any of the other videos on the channel, just drop a note in the comments. You know I read them all. Thanks for watching.
This video is not to be viewed by anyone under the age of 13 in the U.S. or 16 in the European Union without the express written permission of the parents or the legal guardians of the underage person. Such written permission must be on file at the local government entity in charge of enforcing the rules and regulations established by the FTC. Anyone violating these terms is admitting by default that they hold harmless the owners and operators of this channel. Any and all questions should be addressed to your local branch of the FTC.